What's up, YouTube? This is CJ.
And Sarah.
It's a Wednesday and it's time for another Keto
Conversation.
So let's get this started. Okay, so tonight we are doing probably maybe one of the fastest Keto conversations we've ever done. But as sure as I say that, it'll still go out to be 15 or 20 minutes. So
we're in the middle of packing.
Anyway, yeah, we're in the middle. Summer vacation. We're in the middle of packing for a late summer mini vacation with the family, and so, but we wanted to also be consistent with our YouTube commitments. Schedule.
Yeah, that.
Schedule. Yes. So anyway.
And I'm a little rummy too because I just got back from 2 days of camping. So 2 days of camping, one night home, and then off to the beach.
Off to the beach. So we're gonna call this Keto
on the go.
On the go. Keto on the go.
Keto camping, keto on vacation, all of that stuff.
Right.
Summer keto.
So why don't you talk about what you did to prepare for the camp?
Okay. So I went camping with my mom and my daughters, and my mom is currently practicing keto, and so we went keto camping. And so...
Keto camping?
Keto camping.
Okay, all right.
That's what it is. Okay. Keto camping, right?
You heard it first.
I like it.
You heard it first.
Trademarked, right here.
Right here.
So, I think one of the biggest takeaways for me is trying to prepare as much food ahead of time as we could, so that it was more just reheating things, because all we had was a butane stove. So, it's been so dry here that we weren't allowed to have a campfire. So everything was done on the butane burner. So a couple of the things that I made ahead of time were my breakfast muffins. They're like kind of like a quiche, but they were in a muffin tin. And they had sausage and bacon and a little bit of vegetables in there, but they ended up being just perfect because we just rewarmed them in a little bit of Kerrygold, just on a skillet on the burner, and they were just fabulous. Really, really good. And
we're working on a little short video for that recipe.
Yes, because they're super handy.
Yeah,
I mean, even if you're not going camping, they're great, for school or work or
Yeah, so we're working on that video. We've got some little issues with it, but we'll get it together.
And you wouldn't have to eat them for breakfast. I don't eat breakfast. I fast most of the early morning and into the afternoon, so I ate mine for dinner tonight. So it's not just because it's a breakfast food, you can eat it whenever you want.
Right.
But so that was one of the meal ideas. And then I also made salmon patties, and they're little tiny, almost like crab cakes, only you used canned salmon. And then I fried them up in refined coconut oil, but you could eat them warm or cold. So that was really nice.
And I'm sure that recipe is out on the blog, cjsketokitchen.com. There's no video, but there is a recipe for the salmon patties.
If you're interested in a video, please let us know down below in the comments, because we can surely film one if that's something.
But the written recipe for that is, actually, that was probably one of our first blog entries.
And I hadn't made it in a while, but it's a really good way to get salmon in, And so that was really nice and easy. And then we also made a chicken salad just with canned chicken breast and some vegetables and a little cheese and a few chopped pecans. And I'm going to do the same thing for us to take to the beach with us.
Yeah.
So it just makes a nice lunch, and it's really simple. You could put it over lettuce if you wanted, or put it in a lettuce wrapper. You could just eat it plain.
Yeah.
Or maybe with some pork rinds.
So we're kind of doing the same thing for our vacation. Now we always...
That's a good tip, though, is trying to get an Airbnb. Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah, I was going to say that. So, yes, we always try to get Airbnbs or use Airbnbs. If you don't know what that is, that's an app where you can rent, people can rent out their houses or rooms.
Or their vacation homes.
Or vacation homes. And so we have one, Airbnb, and it's got a kitchen.
That's the reason why we're suggesting an Airbnb. Yeah. I mean, you can get a hotel room with a kitchenette, but it's a little bit fewer and farther between than Airbnbs. You usually always have a kitchen or access to a kitchen.
Or access, right? And so we have access to a kitchen, and in fact, we're actually going to do one of our videos for Sunday's recipe. We're going to do it while we're on vacation.
So we're going to have an on location.
Yeah, on location. Recipe. So that'll be new for us.
So look for that.
We'll see how that works.
And it's going to be super easy.
Yeah, super simple.
3 ingredients.
Simple. And I cannot talk tonight. I'm sorry.
Can't either.
Not sure what's
We're
going on.
brain damaged.
But anyway, so I guess the message is you can still do keto on the go. You can sometimes
doing the Airbnb, you save money generally.
Yeah,
because it was almost half the price for us a night versus the motel. Mm-hmm. But you also have it a little bit. It's easier to cook your keto foods. It's easier to follow and practice keto and stay on keto when you're on vacation.
And we are going to go out one night. Yeah. We are planning on doing a restaurant.
One dinner, one family dinner.
Yeah, but we've got 3 kids and they aren't doing keto. Mm-hmm. And so we will go out and we will figure out what we're going to eat when we go out. But we do plan on going out to a restaurant one night.
But usually there's, some kind of meat dish that can be.
But the majority of our meals are going to be, we're going to make ourselves pretty simple stuff. And we've been packing all day trying to get ready for that. We'll have a big cooler and
we're using a lot of meat from our home that we have frozen in our deep freeze. So that's another good tip. If you can bring your own meat to cook.
Yeah, and we're only going about 2, maybe 2.5 hours away from where we live, out to the ocean. And so we can do that. And we're also trying to avoid just spending money in
a resort town to buy groceries.
Right.
So we bought all of our groceries here locally.
Because we've done it both ways. We've done it where we've gone and didn't have anything, and then get there and say, oh well, geez, we left all this stuff at home that we ended up turning around to buy.
It's a lot better if you can bring many things.
Yeah, but again, we're only going a couple hours away. Right. If we were flying or something like that,
that's a different story. That's why we're kind of calling it keto camping, keto on the go. It's stuff locally that you would do, not very far from your home.
Yeah. So I think that's it. I guess the big message is that you can do keto on the go and
with your family. Even if your family's not doing keto.
It just may take a little bit of planning, a little bit of thought ahead of time.
Lists are a really good idea.
You were making lists. You were driving crazy with those lists, but it's
a firstborn thing.
No, lists. Yeah, but it's fine. I'm sure we're going to have everything.
Hopefully.
And if someone forgets something, it'll probably be me because I'm not using a list. So anyway,
I don't think he's going to forget anything.
Yeah,
we have a minivan, and I think he's put like an apartment's worth of stuff in there.
We got all this crap. we got all this beach crap that's got to go on. I'm not even sure.
You're an extra packer.
I'm not sure where our clothes where our clothes are going to go because we got all these towels and chairs and all this beach.
Yeah, beach stuff.
Beach junk.
Sand buckets and when you have children, kites, all the stuff that take up space.
Right. So, all
right. Maybe we can squeeze in a little bit of vlog footage from our trip.
Yeah.
In the next.
We can try to do that. Yeah.
But like we said, we are going to be doing our recipe for Sunday from the beach.
Yeah. So. What is it? What are we going to be doing?
I didn't say what it was. I just said it was 3 ingredients.
Oh.
So you're going to have to watch.
Did you say that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so it's a 3 ingredient.
It's only 3 ingredients.
Something. So anyway, and it's good. We've already tried it. And
I took it camping with me.
It's really good. That's right. You didn't. Mm-hmm. You took.
And we made it once before too. And I let the girls help me. I let our kids help me.
It's something so simple,
family friendly, definitely.
That you could get your kids involved. If you have kids or grandkids, you can get them involved, and they could help you make keto snacks. I think out of all of our kids, only one really ate them. So
and interestingly, someone stated if you used the right sweetener for this, that you could actually make it for your pets.
Oh.
So if you used a pet safe sweetener, you could also make it for your pets. So even if you don't have kids or grandkids, but you have furry kids or furry grandkids, this could also be an option for you.
Really?
Yeah. Okay,
that's. I don't know anything about that. So anyway, I think we're done for tonight. But we'd love to hear from you if you got any tips for keto while you travel, or keto on the go, or camping keto. Any ideas that you have, we'd love to hear from you in the comments.
Oh, I have a really good takeaway.
What's that?
Always read the information board when you get to the state campgrounds. Mm-hmm. Because at 3 o'clock this morning, myself and my mom and my daughters were awakened by a very loud siren that sounded like they were going to have a bomb. It was an outdoor siren, so it went over the whole valley. And apparently, if I had read the board at the ranger station, it says that's how they call all of their volunteer firefighters. So it can happen anytime, night or day. And we seriously thought it was like, I don't know, we were going to war or something. So definitely read those information boards.
Yeah, and we live in Washington State, and it's extremely dry.
It is.
And right now, we actually are dealing with a lot of smoke.
We have a burn ban here,
just
even
in the
city.
air. Yeah, just in the air. We have so when you look at the sun during the day, it's orange.
It's orange, and it looks like it's 10 o'clock at night when it's the middle of the day. There's so much haze.
So there's so much haze, and I think this morning there was actually ash. I
had ash on my car too.
So we've got a big, huge fire going on.
There's fires in Oregon. There's fires in California. There's fires in Montana. I mean, we're being in Washington, we're just right in the middle of.
But I'm sure that's all the global cooling, and not the global warming.
Yeah.
So
everybody stay safe.
I'm just joking about that. So not trying to start anything.
We're not political.
No, not trying to start anything. But I know one of the big fires up here was a lightning strike, and that happens here all the time in the summer. So anyway, I think we have chit-chatted enough, and I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your week. And
hopefully you're getting to do something fun too. Something summery.
Enjoy
Milk
life.
It to the last bit.
And we're preparing for school to start back up here
first part of September
next month, and so
and I go back to work.
Yeah, so she's been off all summer, and I've been working every day. So anyway, but you've been working around
that's
here.
Why. That's why I work in the middle of the night.
The stove is in the right place now.
And we have an exhaust fan.
We have an exhaust fan that was just installed today. We realized when we moved the stove that we didn't have a light over, and that helps us.
That was difficult filming the Salisbury steak.
Yes, it was very difficult.
Light above the stove.
We had to get that done. We got that done today. So anyway, let's get this done. Let's be done. We keep trying to end it, but we don't.
I'm not still talking.
It's always me. It's always CJ talking the most. Thanks for joining us, guys. If you're new here, this is our Keto Conversation segment, and Sunday we do new recipes. And I will make one more announcement. Sarah doesn't even know about this. We're going to try to start putting these Keto Conversations on the blog. So somehow we'll try to maybe write these out. I don't know how, but maybe the concept of whatever we're talking about. So like the one we did, the fat eyes, months ago. That's about self-image and keto. That's one where we could easily, put that out on the blog. It won't be a word for word everything that we said, but it'll have the concept of just.
We might be able to do it like in a talk-to-text email format.
I don't know, but it's something that I've been thinking about, and I'm pretty sure we're going to start to do it. What we'll do is we'll go backwards and get some of the older ones and try to get them.
So boom! I wasn't expecting that announcement. Cool.
What was that?
My shirt says boom. I was like boom.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you're tired.
We're tired. I'm tired. Actually, we haven't seen each other in 2-3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Now we get to go have a family vacation.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you being here, and have a great night or a great day, great week. Peace.